Hey everybody, Crystal Kitsune here, and guess what time it is? It's time for another episode of Where in the World, no, not Where in the World, Where in the USA. It's Carmen Sandiego.
So far.
Just starting right in for the...
Start your investigation. Call Acme Travel Service. Okay, that's it.
Awesome. The reason why I just started right off is because if you don't do anything, because I've had this happen, when I'm talking, it will start going through the title screen and everything again, which we don't need. So we're just going right into it. And I worked up to, I did some cases off screen last time that we did a video. I said that I was going to go ahead and do some stuff off camera because I didn't want you guys to have to sit through the whole process of going through all the different cases, because once you get further into the caseload, the higher up you get to more cases that you have to go through. So I didn't want to have to sit there and go through case after case after case when we don't get any promotion. So I played this up till I got this up till we have 2 cases to do before we get the next promotion. So when we do 2 cases today, we'll get the next promotion, and then I'll go on from there. So we were discussing Navajo legends, but she looked at the clock and suddenly flew up for Shiprock. She's definitely not a carnivore, so it's a she. And her food is vegetarian. Contains very ancient, probably fraudulent map of the fabled cities of gold. Fabled 7 cities of gold. Plus maps of prehistoric Pueblo cities. So I'm thinking probably Arizona or New Mexico. One of those 2 places. Tourists reporting subject thievery is making for a disenchanting trip to the land of enchantment. When I think Pueblos, I think like New Mexico. Yeah, Albuquerque, New Mexico. Sounds legit, right? Also, in case you're wondering what the roaring sound is, it's this. It's a fan. It plugs into my computer. Before, I actually had the whole big fan, this big fan running because it gets really hot in here otherwise. Because we usually have the air conditioner on during the day, but usually after a certain point we turn the air conditioner off, open the doors, but the doors are closed right now, so I have no airflow whatsoever. So you've been hearing the big fan, which gives a really big roar. So I thought maybe if I had this one at least far enough away, you wouldn't hear it too well or too bad, and I could still get some air because I don't want to suffocate over here. So anyway, we got the right section here. She was planning to increase her capital in the nation's capital, so probably Washington, D.C. Her hair has an orangish hue, so I'm thinking red. Smithsonian Museum of Natural History. Okay, so that's Washington, D.C. Or New York. No, Washington, D.C. I was right the first time. Because I know, there's a big museum in New York, so. And of course, we got it. So how are you doing, my shinies? It's weird calling you that. I mean, I've never had to call anybody anything, but your collective are shinies because you subscribe. Excuse me. Because you subscribe to me, and you're in a group of people that are followers of me, so you are my shinies. Okay, so let's turn up some dirt in the Garden State. One of the Midwests. Light bulb. Wouldn't that be like Philadelphia? Because they were like all in that section over there. Okay, between New York and Pennsylvania. New Jersey or Pittsburgh? I'm thinking Pennsylvania. Because a lot of things happen in Pennsylvania. It's not that it's the other one. It's the other one. It's New Jersey. If that's New Jersey, I'd hate to see what old Jersey looked like. And also the heat doesn't help the cough that I have. When I get really super hot, I get like stuffy, you know, like it just feels like I got a bunch of, you know, it's really hot, I'm sweaty, and I just got done like chasing a friggin' bug in the house. A bug from the garage came in from the house. I think it was like a cricket or a cicada or something like that, and I had to go chase it around the door and get it outside. So that's the bad thing about leaving the garage door open for the dogs, is bugs and things came in. In fact, a bird came in like just a couple days ago. Like, I have parakeets and they're birds, but they're not, you know, they don't fly around too much. Well, they do, but mostly in my room. And I was sitting here, and then all of a sudden I see this thing at the side of my, you know, line of sight, and I look over, and a bird, one of those little sparrows, I don't know if I mentioned this, a little sparrow, landed on the floor. And then he, like, the screen door, or the door was open, so the screen was there, and he, like, tried to go through the screen, but, like, didn't hit himself really hard or whatever, but he went to the screen, and then he's like, oh, no, can't go that way, so he turned around and flew out back through the garage. So at least he was smart, because if he would have came into this area right here, we would have had a hell of a time trying to get him out. Because they have wings, and they can fly and get up on things, and we have ceiling fans up here, we got dogs that like to chase birds and stuff like that, so it would have been like a hell of a time trying to get that bird out of here. So I'm glad that he went back to his home. Okay, back to this. She claimed to have a major stake in Homestead Mine in Lead, the leading gold mine in the Western Hemisphere. So, Alaska? That's the only one I know of besides California. Unless it's California. She might have something about salt here, so she likes card games. Okay, hobbies, card games. Okay, let's transmit this and see if we can get a warrant. Because it'll be like the next one or two traveling sessions where we'll end up apprehending.
Here's your warrant.
Vile mayhem. Custer State Park. So it's not Alaska. Black Hills National Forest. So I'm thinking Oregon, maybe? Okay, so it's not that. Nebraska, or this is the only two that are west. Sioux Falls, South Dakota. I'm gonna go South Dakota because that seems more of like Black Hills. Because that's where, it's one of the Dakotas that has the Washington Monument, or the Mount Rushmore. Yes, I got it right. Woot! Raise your hands up. Some old dude in a golf cart. Some of these little animations are really funny. Okay. She was licking her fingers and looking forward to chicken dinner at the Colonel Sanders homestay. So that should be Kentucky. And Kentucky Fried Chicken. Churchill Downs. Well, let's go see if there's actually a Kentucky out here. Yes, Louisville. This should be where we apprehend. Because you usually have at least 4 to 5 places, you know, travel sessions before you get to the apprehend. So you have that time frame to get your person. Get lost. Maybe I don't want to get lost. Yep, now we're gonna apprehend. Doo-doo-doom. Doo-doo-doom. These chase scenes are funny too because, like, Vile will put something out that makes you think, like, oh yeah, like Acme's really going to fall for that. Well, they don't. And we got him, or her, Mayhem. Mayhem was picked up. Congratulations. Return the panhandle to the citizens of Texas. I'm innocent. Right. I'm not sure.
The court. The court finds the defendant
I think
guilty.
the bad guys, like the list of bad guys is different in the other one. I'm not sure. I don't remember. I think it's different. Yeah, it's different. Because Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego came out first.
You did good.
And then, like, a couple years later, they brought Where in the World is, or Where in the USA is Carmen Sandiego. Because I guess it was kind of more less challenging. Because Where in the World goes everywhere. It goes all around the world. Where in the USA goes just to the Americas. So let's finish up this.
Are you ready for another case?
Transmit. And we'll
Here's
do
what
one
we
more
know.
case. Then we'll get our promotion. And then see how many promotions I'll need before we
Start
get
your
to
investigation. Call
the
Acme
next
Travel.
upgrade. And then I will
Over and
bring you
out.
in when it's 2 cases away from that. Because I think at least 2 cases is pretty good for 1 episode. So, but I don't want to do like multiple videos of us not getting a promotion, because that's just boring. That's just watching cases for no reason. So at least I played up until oh. Oh wow. Due to recent jailbreak, all of Carmen's gang is back on the street. Acme redoubles its efforts. I vaguely remember that. I vaguely remember that after a certain point, you have to basically like start over again because all the people break out. So basically, everybody is fair game again. Cap headed for Hattiesburg. Okay, so it's a she again. And she likes bowling. I know it was a close call, but don't be petty. Join the gang and petite boys on the Gulf Islands. The natural seashore. Fugitive floating down a mighty river to the southern Gulf stares. Mississippi is the only thing I could think of. Mississippi. Mississippi River, Mississippi. Simple, right? Hopefully we can bang this one out a little faster because I went and started talking and took up a lot of time, so I like to keep these videos between 15 and 20 minutes. Sometimes they go over, because I talk too much. And since I don't edit the videos, all that talking is left in the video. So, she asked for directions to Lake Pontchartrain, coppery hair. So, another redhead. Study French tapes for festival Arcadians. The only place that I know that speaks French in the U.S. is New Orleans. Ran through the bushes where a rabbit couldn't go. Yeah, the Battle of New Orleans. The Battle of New Orleans. That's where history comes in. Cause that was the song called the Battle of New Orleans. And I actually took an American history class in college, and we were doing the Battle of New Orleans, and I heard the song on the radio because it's an old, like really old country song, and my family listens to country on the radio. So I was like listening to it, and I was like the British were coming, and I'm like, hey, that's like exactly what, you know, she was talking about. So yeah, it was a song that I listened to a lot, so she hoped she wouldn't get dizzy staying in the Mile High City. Don't know exactly where that is. Loved Mozart symphony, so she likes classical music. And let's transmit that. Get the more, and should have 2 more travels before we get to the Apple Hand.
Here. Okay. Here's your warrant.
Awesome. Polygraph. And we caught her before, but now they're all out again, so hope this I don't know how to pronounce that. Your interest is Pikes Peak. Montana. Whose name also belongs to the river known as the Mother of Rivers. Colorado. Makes sense. Colorado River. It's also a river. Mississippi River, Colorado River. I mean, there's a Sacramento River, but there's no Pikes Peaks in California. I mean, except for the pizza place where you get Mountain Mike's, you can get Pikes Peak, which is the one that we usually get, I think. Which has all the meat and stuff on it. Bad joke, but whatever. Your criminal is taking a working vacation in a hot tourist spot not far from the equator. So, Captain Hook. That would be Hawaii. But it doesn't give any real of a Hawaiian. Yeah, Hawaii. I mean, the clues that they were giving didn't really allude to Hawaii, but I'm more like, Hawaii? But the clues were giving off, like, something else. So, should have this one, and then one more. The next one should be the upper hand. So hopefully, we'll get... Okay. You specifically for Bologna, which says she's heading for state Georgia, Mississippi. Okay. Okay, so between Georgia and Mississippi. Kansas? Because this is... Georgia's up here somewhere. So, Kentucky? Oh no, it's probably Alabama, damn it. I went to the wrong one. Damn. It's Alabama, not Mississippi. Or not this one. That's Georgia, that's Mississippi. I just totally farted my brain out right then, because I'm like, oh yeah, this is up here. It's up here. Okay, come on, get through. P.U. Okay, so now we should have the upper hand. Yep. Get him! Oh, okay, fine. Now get him. Oh, come on, I clicked on the right fucking thing. Get him. After we played this as long as I possibly can, I probably will pick up Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego again, because that was a fun game too, but it's a lot harder because, like I said, it's the world, and when I was younger I didn't know anything about the world, so I had to cheat with an atlas and whatnot, so. But luckily they give like pretty good clues. I just was really stupid as a kid. So, polygraph. Now after we get her into jail, I should get my promotion.
Order in the court. The court finds the defendant.
What court is open at 9:00 p.m.? Seriously, like they close like at 5. So that's like ridiculous. Their court date would be like the next day in the morning. So that's not realistic.
You did good.
Awesome.
You
I know I did.
real good.
Now give me my promotion.
You've earned a promotion.
Woot! What do I get? Inspector. Woo! Because I was a private or a senior investigator, now I'm inspector.
Okay, are you ready for another case?
Yes, but no. I don't know how many there is, but we're gonna cancel that and go on to the next one later. I'll go ahead and skip ahead a few and nope, come on. Come on. Come on, dang it. There. Okay, so my keyboard has been fucking up lately. It's been harder to push the keys. I need to like clean it out and get all the shit out from under him. Anyway, that's gonna be the end of this video for today. Hopefully you ended up liking this video. If you did, share it and like it and share it. And you're shinies, so be shiny and stay shiny, or be shiny and stay sparkly. And I haven't got that down yet, so it's still a work in progress. Also, be sure to follow me on Twitter and check out the merch store if you're so inclined. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye bye.